Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of Joe Oriani and Joe Oriani's podcast. I am your host and your only best looking host there is. You need to contact me at Joe Oriani podcast at yahoo.com, or you can get hold of me on Twitter at Oriani Joe3 on Twitter. I do have Instagram, but I still don't know what the hell it's for. So, okay. With that in mind, I have a couple things to tell you. For the first time in 15 years, I actually got to see snow. I don't know. I don't want to see it again. Hopefully, before I go, no more snow on the ground. I am here in Pennsylvania at the farm show. Now, I was thinking a little rinky-dink with a couple of sheep, maybe a few cows, but I am totally impressed. This complex is 60 acres. My job is to take money and give it to some of the vendors. Escorted usually by 2 troopers or 1 trooper at night because they got the payroll back. I'm going to be introducing you to one of them in a moment. The other thing I want to tell you is, remember, if anybody needs to be interviewed, please have them contact me. I will gladly tell a story. There are millions of stories in this world. You got to have one. Don't be shy. People like to hear your experience and what you're about. The other thing I will tell you also is that it's freaking cold up here. In Florida, it's cold. They say 45 up here is warm. I said that nuts. Also, don't forget, my website, www.truthchat.fun. Nothing else. No .com, no anything. And when you're on there, if you want to order from Amazon, go to the bottom, it's linked there, just click it, I make $1. So please be generous, because nobody donated. Okay, with that in mind, I want to introduce Paige. Paige ain't on yet.
I'm waiting for my Zoom to connect.
Okay, we're in the middle of pardon the background noise, but we're under an escalator. That's what they put me. So when Paige comes on, we will talk to her. In the meantime, let's talk about something totally interesting to me. Football. Giants made the playoffs. Tampa made the playoffs. The Steelers didn't make the playoffs, and I'm happy with the way it's working out. Now I'm hoping that Tampa beats Dallas, and the Giants beats Minnesota. That'll be a fun game. Unfortunately, I will not be able to see it because I work from 7:30 in the morning to almost 11 o'clock at night, 11:30. And those flat screen TV in this place, hell, it's not even air conditioning. And it's because it does get warm. We're underneath the steps in the office. So,
Obviously, there's no servers either.
okay, let me pause you for a second. Recording paused. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Paige. She is a state trooper. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
See, she does talk, but even with that silly strap there, she does talk. Because that strap is, I understand, it's a pain in the neck, and there's some uniforms, they have the strap in the back. It holds really good. Now, Paige, where are you from?
I'm from Luzerne County here in Pennsylvania.
Okay, and did you grow up there?
Visit sometimes, yeah.
Okay, and what school did you go to?
I went to high school.
How was it?
There's definitely a lot of people. I graduated with a class of 1,000 or a little bit more.
Did you do any activities while you were there?
When I went to college, and I played basketball for a league called TAL, which is ran by a police association. And I played soccer when I was younger.
Very good. Now, my next question to you is, what college you go to?
Both University for 4 years.
Okay,
I
hold on. Let me close this thing. Get that static out of it. Still alive. Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so you went to college. What did you take in college?
I studied criminology and sociology.
And what made you decide to become a trooper?
So came out. I feel like being a police officer was always part of something that I wanted to of. It's a representation of something larger than what I believed in myself. So it was a good challenge to push myself mentally and physically. So I became a local cop for 5 years in Luzerne County. Then I decided to extend my career and became a state trooper, which I've now happily been employed for 3 years.
Take off gas so we can see your face.
Take this down.
Yeah, take it out. It's kind of funny watching you talk to that traffic in your mouth. She's got to talk to that too. Okay, so how was it when you became a trooper? I know they have very tough standards and very physical requirements. How was that for you being a woman?
It's a little bit more testing. People want to push you more mentally and physically because females have such a reputation of nature versus nurture. I don't feel a big difference being a female within this department and career. You definitely have to prove yourself a little bit more, but I know that when it comes to it, that our front lines, all the guys do my job as well as they can. We female, I kind of a little different to the table, which is nice, such as a high stress situation where sometimes seeing a male kind of amps it up a little bit. So seeing de-escalate a little bit better.
Wasn't, and I don't want to be sexist about this, but it wasn't intimidating. Well, they didn't give you a hard time while you were in training, the men.
No, I don't believe so. I think I got a lot more ball bust, I could say, being a female in this profession, but I earned the respect. Now I just.
Very good. How long have you been doing this? Yeah.
I've been a on the 3 years.
How do you like it?
I love it.
I love it.
I like that.
I like that it's
I love
gay. I love meeting, such as here at the farm show, which I work with thousands of people daily. I like seeing kids. When a little girl comes up and says, "Mommy, look, it's a girl." It's a very rewarding feeling because I'm giving that little girl maybe a glimpse of hope or something she could put in the back of her head to do this just as well as anybody else.
You and I, a little while ago, off the record, was talking about domestic violence, and you had mentioned a case to me. Can you? Are you allowed to tell me what happened?
Yes. So this female was part of she had been home, which states away, taken in a van overnight to a rehab facility that her husband was at. It wasn't for drugs or anything related to that. And there became abusive to her. So within the Amish community, they like to handle things themselves. And that's just our culture. We have to have a respect for them as well. However, this female was there unwillingly. And when I arrived there, I made contact and I could see words out loud. So I kind of put and I spoke to her. We got her out of the station. I got to the YMCA, very helpful in Harrisburg. And we were able to help that she needed and get her back home to her other kids that she had in the state that she was from.
Do you know how she's doing?
I haven't anything being on really keep in contact with they call us outsiders basically. I know the way it was offered once I was able to get her out of there safely.
Okay, in the 3 years that you've been a trooper, has there been a case or an incident that in your mind that you're not gonna forget? Anything other than that? Drug bust, something.
So actually, animals, in a case there was animal cruelty and it was very bad. We had thick layers of dead animal carcasses from House chicken, food, ducks, you name it. Had, me and an organization called Speranza, we actually rescued 404 animals a day. It was summer heat, my full uniform. I was running around chasing chickens for the first time in my career and in my life. I learned up by their feet how to get parents. That's one that sticks out in my mind because a lot of times you don't have good resources. So when you're able to come across a resource such as Speranza to use, it's a great help to these cases.
Okay, one thing I see a lot on the news, and unfortunately it's true all over the country, traffic stops. How leery are you every time you have to stop somebody? You have to be pulled.
Yes, my mouth is on a swivel. It's not just for that vehicle. It is for my safety, that individual, safety of others around us. We have a main interstate that runs here, one north. We do a lot of traffic on, and it is scary. Tractor trailers that fly very fast. I remember on a traffic sign that blew by me, over. Actually, the wind from it back because it's so forceful. So there's a lot of different things that you have to be cautious of when you're on traffic stops. And it's not. Me and that. I'm technically responsible for them at that point.
Yeah, you approach a car, there's usually two troopers.
Do I think we're good?
No, is it two troopers when you approach a car?
No. There is two troopers to a car for first and second shift. I drive for 8 hours. Sometimes 8, 9. Depends on our schedule.
Okay, I don't think I'd want to approach a car without somebody on my other side. You do wear a vest, I hope.
Yes, it's not bulletproof. A lot of people have that misconception. This is just something to slow the bullet or whatever's being shot at me down so that I don't get life serious threatening injury.
Okay, so they give you a vest that's not bulletproof.
Yeah. Proof. We do have hard plates that we also are over this. If we know that this when we're on a call has a high caliber, but these just slow down the impact.
That would make me a little nervous. So what are your plans for the future?
I hope to keep being a state police because it is an honorable organization to work for that I'm very proud to wear my uniform daily, even negative connotations that are out there. I plan on doing something big with my career. I don't know what that next step is. Maybe something with cruelty cases or child abuse cases. There's a lot of doors that are open within PSP that I'm very grateful for.
Oh, that's very good. I want to tell you, thank you for doing this. And I just hope it comes out because you're sitting right over there and I can hear the echo. So I hope
Yes.
It's really been a pleasant conversation. And it's been nice getting to know a little bit about you. We kept your personal life private, so see, I'm good sometimes. Sometimes.
Yeah. On air. Good.
Yeah, it's on air. So anyway, again, I want to thank you very much. And I will let you know when this is gonna come out. So I have to edit it. And hopefully, like I said, the echo isn't there.
Yes. Well, thank you for taking the time to know me what this is about. And I hope
One more question before you go. What would you recommend for anybody who wanted to be a state trooper or in the police? How would they go about it?
so. That's a great wire. It's something around 70. I would recommend start the process if possible. You don't have all your credits because they still push you through. You just have to have your credits by the end of it running. That is a thing that they do in the Monday, Wednesday. I ran 5 in the morning, and I was 5 months. Goodbye. 5. Breakfast. Go to class day, and don't be afraid to challenge yourself. It is a big thing to be with your family for 6 months. It's a hard adjustment, but there is no hearing troops assigned to Carlisle family have that of so it is ordinary, but it's worth it.
Any special advice for women?
Push yourself. I took years ago and I failed a half run. I know a lawsuit out there with the women that were upset that they couldn't physically pass standards, but I didn't pass. I was not physically ready to join this amazing career. So I made sure I made
Here I am.
here I am form and I'm prouder.
And I think you would probably tell them, don't be intimidated.
Sorry, say that again?
I'm sorry, say that again.
You would probably tell them, don't be intimidated.
Yeah.
Yes, there's not
Motivated.
motivating
On.
eat that healthy,
But.
but matter. I got that in and instilled when I was born. If you put your mind to anything, do it. My Nana take away.
Paige, again, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And for people who are listening, remember my motto, if you're not laughing, you're not living.
Amen.
Amen to that. Thank you. I hope this comes out.
Oh